Hello, it's Jeff Romanchuk again, and today I want to talk about the performance of three companies that I don't really think of as competitors, though I guess I should. The Autism Research Institute, Simons Foundation's Autism Research Initiative, and Autism Speaks are three organizations that I track for what's happening in autism. After saying a little bit about why each is on my permanent watch list, Speaks are three organizations that I track for what's happening in autism. After saying a little bit about why each is on my permanent watch list, I want to float the idea of using cryptocurrency to support autism, if not used as support of my particular autism research business. ARI, the granddaddy of them all, started with Bernard Rimland in 1967. Steve Edelson has been director since Rimland died in 2006. The Autism Research Institute started the Autism Research Review International quarterly newsletter in 1986. I did this to summarize what is happening in biomedical autism research. And as you can probably tell, it's my favorite resource. Last year, 2019, was the first year that ARI had more than $1 million in total revenue. And since they do the autism research, mining, and analyzing that is at the heart of my side gig, they're then my closest competitor. But not really. In fact, I did a little work for Rimland back in 1998. He asked me for some database searching on the links between childhood schizophrenia, childhood psychosis, and infantile autism. And I confess to being a little starstruck at the time. It was kind of hard to believe that he was talking to me like we were just the parents of kids with autism. The Simons Foundation's Autism Research Initiative has a very catchy SAFARI acronym, but SAFARI is only about 1/6 of what this not-for-profit does. Point this out to clarify that their $786 million in total revenue for 2019 was not all autism research related. And although a lot of their income is from supporter donations, the huge majority of it is from the founder's original investment. But unlike ARI, which mostly tracks and reports on autism research, SAFARI actually funds it. The third organization I need to highlight, Autism Speaks, also funds and sometimes publicizes autism research, but it doesn't conduct its own. Autism Speaks mainly does political activism and advocacy. They had about $40 million in total revenue in 2018, the last year that they reported on. And all of that was from donations and fundraising efforts. Now I'm trying to think through if there is a place for cryptocurrencies in autism research support. Maybe so, considering that those on the spectrum, and their parents, tend to be a heavily nerdy clientele. But first, cryptocurrencies have to get a lot easier to transfer. Easy as bank-backed money. Autistic families that I know don't have time to fool with mining hashes and adding blocks to the chain. Would I take payment in cryptocurrency for speaking engagements and autism research consultation? Right now, I don't think it's worth me or my clients messing with. Probably won't be in the rest of my lifetime. If the grid fails, terrorists hijack nukes, or I live to be 100. In these cases, I'd favor a token-backed system like BAT, or the granddaddy of all cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin. That one just because people have heard of it and understand it, or think they do, at least. Of course, if the grid fails, currency's digital and electricity reliance is going to make them a non-player when we're bartering for battery or eggs or water with our neighbors. Post-calamity, my chickens will be more valuable than Bitcoin. Thank you.